Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I think these plants are already dead. I'm not the best gardener. I never have been, but we got these a while back to help prevent some like mosquitoes and flies over the summer, and supposedly these plants planted together are natural deterrents for that. So even though they look very dead already, and I waited too long, I think, we're gonna plant them anyway. You never know. They're still not dried up, the bottom. I'm not a gardener, so I don't know. If you garden well and your plants don't die like mine, I've killed cactus, I'm not kidding. But we'll see. If they grow, then that'll be great. And if not, then maybe it's practice for the next plants that I try not to kill. So let's see how it goes. Okay. So, have to plant. This one already took root. These took root into the soil. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Probably not. Okay. So we have rosemary. That one looks okay. This looks sad. Lemon balm. It bombs, and I think I picked it. Okay. Garden sage. It also looks pretty dead. Another lemon balm. Lavender. Lavender needs a funeral. Chives. And this. Okay, so I'm just going to split these kind of even. So we have sage and chives. Do this like that. Lemongrass. There's 2 lemon balms, so we'll do that. Lemongrass. No, rosemary. Lavender. And we'll squeeze lemongrass in there somewhere. Yeah. Also, our calla lily is doing really good. I love calla lilies. I wish I could keep them alive. This is not really me keeping these alive, so this is my first attempt. It's been kind of a emotional long week of big life changes and stuff, and so this is just sort of peaceful. Planting something new to grow. Figuratively and literally today. Let's not account for the fact that these are all dead to dictate my future. Yeah? Okay. Let's dump these out. Okay, well, they're planted. We shall see if they survive. I don't know if they will, because I'm pretty sure many of them are dead, but you never know. I've had a lot of flowers in the yard, and sometimes they just bloom again, even when you thought they were on their last leg. So it would be nice if they didn't die. But it gets pretty hot where I'm at over the summer, so we shall see. But I can see why people say that's therapeutic, because it's quiet and you're just, you know, enjoying that time that you're focused on something, but you're not having to like do a lot of brain work. So maybe I'll try to do this a little more often. In line with this, right? Trying to grow something, we're trying to keep something alive. Maybe think about what are some things this year that you want to change, that you want to do to thrive, that you want to do better for yourself. I know for me, just starting this journey and sort of documenting things that I enjoy and different things that I do has made me realize that I don't take a lot of time out for myself outside of, work. And I want to do that more. I want this year to be about finding my hobbies again. I used to do so many things and have so many interests, and it just sort of, even though they're there and I feel like they're there, I never get to do anything with them. So this year I just kind of want to get back to that. So that's where I want to help myself grow, right? Planting myself some new seeds and growing and watering that. That I want to focus on happiness. Everything this year I want to try new things. I want to go to some different places, even that are nearby. I live a distance that's really comfortable to drive to stuff. So even though I don't like being in a car, get car sick, and that's not very fun. There's a lot of stuff near me that I can get to that I haven't been to yet. So maybe exploring things like that aren't this big outlandish vacation, even though those are great too, but also doing things that are sort of close to home that I haven't got to do yet or experienced, or I haven't done it in a really long time, and doing those things again. Taking time out to write. I like writing, and it feels like a chore when you're having to schedule it in. So I'm going to look forward to not really scheduling it in, and just when I feel like writing. And if it's at 3 in the morning, which tends to be when my brain decides to work, that I can stop and do that. Reading more, and reading when I enjoy it and not when I'm like, oh, I have the time. I need to read this right now. I want to read when I enjoy it. Read all kinds of things, collect my books, and do all of that. I have some bigger things coming too, and some new stuff. Obviously, I like Universal Studios and Disneyland, so those are always going to be like trips that I have going on between other things. But as an announcement for some other stuff that's coming, I am going to Alaska this summer for the first time, so I'm excited. I'll get to go to Washington and Alaska. I've never been to either, so I have some family in Washington that I can visit, and we're taking an Alaskan cruise, so I'm very excited about that. Many people talk about it, they don't like it, and I'm not one really for the cold. I get cold super easy. I am that person. Yes, I'm the one in the building in the summer. Where's my jacket? Why is the air conditioning so high? That's me. But I also really like comfy clothes and layers, so I think I'll enjoy it, and it'll be different. And either we'll have an entire trip of fog, or we'll get to enjoy, the beauty around us. So hopefully we can see it and it's not foggy the whole time, but I have heard that you have to expect that is a possibility. Either way, it's a new place. I think it'll be exciting, and I'm looking forward to that. I also have D23 this year that is up. We did that 2022, I think. So preparing for that's going to be exciting, because it's a Disneyland fan convention for anybody that's not familiar with that. And there's a few changes this year, so that'll be exciting. I'm looking forward to that too. And Run Disney. I've done one Run Disney now, and no, don't ask me for my times. I'm not this great runner, but it's fun. And you are allowed to walk it if you're not in the condition to run. It's acceptable for the 5K, so I safely am going with the 5K just to be able to prepare and do what I can. So I've got some fun things coming, and on top of that, just being able to sort of relax my mind with different choices that I'm making this year. That's where I'm at. So those are my seeds that I'm going to water and grow throughout the year, taking time out for me, things about being positive, slowing down a little bit so that I can move fast and be busy with fun things in my life. So yeah. So thanks for coming on this little gardening day with me, and maybe, write down below, or just think to yourself, what are some things that you want to work on growing in yourself this year? I think that's an important thing to stop and reflect on every now and then. Drink your water too. Whether you're a plant or a human, drink your water, it's important. All right, thanks for buzzing by.